then we'll share the recording for those that could not make it. So good evening, everybody, and welcome to this Mining City engagement session. As I was saying, okay, my name is Tebello. You know me, we remember each other. But as I was saying, the purpose of this meeting is just to give a clarification on some of the messages that have been received about Mining City. I just want to also put a disclaimer that all the information I'm going to share with you, all the summary that I'm going to share with you is based on the same information that you have received, either on email or when you go into your back office. Neither Papi nor I have been part of any other meetings that may have indicated anything that is different. Everybody that has been in Mining City, when we speak with them, they are all saying, hey, we've seen the messages, we have seen what is happening. We are all waiting to see, if when there are any new updates that will come through. And so I just wanted to clarify that because, some people seemed to have the impression we have other information, and I just want to clarify that that is not the case. So let me go into the presentation. So what we'll do is I'll go into the presentation, and then after that, we'll do a question and answer so that if there's anything that I might have shared that is not very clear to you, you have the opportunity to be able to ask the question. So we all got into Mining City, and we got in because, we saw an opportunity for a revolution. And I think maybe there is still a revolution. Maybe it's just that it's not going as fast as we would have liked for it, to go or giving us the results that we want. And also, so how I wanted to go with the presentation was just to start. Remember that there are two companies. There's Mining City and there's MineBest, as we have said in the past again. The purpose of Mining City is that they're the front end. They offer us hash power to mine cryptocurrencies, and their intention or their vision was to become a wealth building company in the cryptocurrency market. MineBest, is the company that's in the back end. That's the company that is really providing the infrastructure, for digital mining. They are the ones that are developing blockchain-based products, and they are the ones, as we know, that also developed Bitcoin Vault and Electric Cash. So I just wanted to remind us that there are two companies here, and the different roles that the two companies were playing, right? Or they play in the Mining City system. So what is the current situation? The current situation is that from a MineBest point of view, right? We know, as we said, MineBest, Kiona and Limichini all over, the place. Right now, they have suspended mining. So I think as of it's probably for most of us, it would have been the 25th of October, 2021. We will see that when we go into our back office, we are no longer receiving any mining on a daily basis. And it's because MineBest suspended, the mining. And what were the two reasons for that suspension? The reason number one was that there was a change in power, as in change in the leadership, in the political leadership in Kazakhstan. And that happened in 2021. And when they came through, the new people then said there will no longer be any crypto mining company allowed to operate in Kazakhstan. And we know that MineBest was one of the biggest, mining companies in Kazakhstan. So number one was that change in power. Number two is that we'll remember, and Greg and Eyal had also said this to us, that there were machines that were stolen in China. And every time that we've heard from both Greg and Eyal, it's been that we're still trying to retrieve, our machines from China, because they're saying they're not going to spend additional money buying more machines when they have the machines, but somebody has decided to take their machine. And so that's why those are the two main reasons why the mining of crypto has been suspended. And then also when we look in the exchanges, we have seen that the value of the coins has been continually decreasing. We've been obviously it's for different reasons why it has been decreasing. The coins are not on the major exchanges, especially Bitcoin Vault. It needs to be at least on Binance for people to know about it. Electric Cash, I don't know what's happening with Electric Cash right now. I must say I have not seen any updates with regards to Electric Cash, but because not a lot has been happening, we have seen that the value of each of these coins has been decreasing. So that is from a mine-based point of view, as the company that is providing us with the cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin Vault, and Electric Cash. From a Mining City point of view, the current situation is that Mining City as a company, it still exists. It still does other things in the crypto space. However, they have suspended the network marketing business. And why they have suspended it is because of these reasons. Number one, they were informed that as a company, they needed to be properly registered as a crypto company. And I think it was in Cyprus, yes. It's in Cyprus where the laws, they changed and they needed to be properly registered. And when they asked, okay, what is it that we need to do to be registered? One of the things they were informed is that your members need to verify, or we need to verify your members, which is where the whole issue of KYC came in, to say all members, anybody that says they're a Mining City member, they need to have their account verified. And that's why the KYC, know your customer process was started. And then secondly, later they introduced, a compliance requirement. And this compliance requirement for many of us who have more than one account, what it meant is that all our accounts that we have, so let's say maybe, you remember when we started, you would have had your first account, and then you bought a second, and then you bought a third. What they're basically saying is that nobody can have more than one. So all those accounts need to be merged, which is why you would have seen the message that if you have more than one account, you need to confirm that you have it, and then the accounts need to be merged. And that's where the compliance issue comes in. And that's why some people will see that they would have done KYC, and when they go into their bank account, it says KYC, they are compliant, or KYC is done, approved. There's a word that they use. And then for compliance, it will say pending. Usually where it shows that compliance is pending is when the system has picked up that you have more than one account, or when you have gone in, you have clicked that you have more than one account, okay? And with that merge of the accounts, or all of these, changes that have been taking place, one of the things also is that some of the members' coins, have been reversed, because they've said through the, the network marketing that people were doing, some people had earned more than they should have earned. And again, it's a Mining City issue that they gave us a structure, but their structure did not work 100% the way they had planned for it to work. And that's why, when we read and we looked at the messages, they then started to say, some people have been earning a lot. I know they said I earned a lot through network marketing, and they took a lot of my coins. I mean, the one day when I went into my account and I saw that I had lost almost all the coins on the one account, I was actually quite upset. But then I decided, well, I'm not going to stress myself about Mining City. Let them sort out what they need to sort out, and then I can fight later to say, where are my additional accounts? So that's the current situation. This is currently what is still happening. You know, in terms of these two companies. As of today, when we were getting ready for this meeting, I have not seen any other update that changes, you know, this current situation. Now, when we go into the future, what does it mean for us as members of Mining City? Number one, it means that we're still waiting for mining to resume. MineBest has not indicated when that mining will start again. So we're all still waiting for the mining to start again. You know, we're still waiting for the coins to be on the relevant exchanges so that the value can improve, because even if I have one BTCV, I'm saying, let me have one BTCV and it must give me, you know, a good value. I don't know when that is going to happen. We don't know when that is going to happen, but that is something that, you know, from a MineBest point of view, we still need to be looking forward to. From a mining city point of view, several things. Number one, Mining City still encourages people to complete their KYC requirements. I saw that as of, when was it? As of the 29th of July, initially they were saying the 31st of July, everybody must be verified. Now they've extended it to the 16th of August. Basically, two things that still need to happen is that a person needs to verify their account, and where they have multiple accounts, they need to merge, you know, those accounts. And I've noted that they actually have simplified the process of merging, because you just put in the username of your other account and the password, and you'll add as many as you have. That's number one. Number two, what Mining City have also said is that for those, you know, of us who have mining plans, from the day when it's the mining was suspended, they will add an additional 2 days of mining. So what they're basically saying, they're not throwing us all out. They're basically saying, we are still there. We recognize that you bought your packages with us. We still want to mine, we still want to give you the hash power, and we will add an additional 2 days. And this also applies to those people whose accounts, because there are people bailing there are some people who would have started in 2019 and their plans would have come, you know, to an end now in July of 2022. And they're saying that even those, you know, people that still have those plans, they will still be able to be given additional, you know, days of mining. And that's been, you know, the message that we have seen. So in conclusion, what does this mean, you know, for us? And what I wanted to share was that what Papi and I can do, we can only provide you the information as provided by the company. When Mining City sends an email, when they put information in the news, that's all that we have. I mean, even when I've attended some other sessions that Hannah used to do beginning of the year, Hannah is also feeling a little bit discouraged to say, you know, I brought so many people into Mining City, and now this is what is happening, and nobody can give me a full answer in terms of what is going to happen in the future. So the information that we have is based on the, you know, the emails and the messages, you know, that are coming through. We also acknowledge that many members are feeling despondent. People you know, have indicated, you know, we've put in money into this opportunity, and we were expecting lots of money. And I want to say that the same applies to me. I still remember in August of, was it 2019, when one BTCV was worth $470. And I thought, yo, I have made it, you know? And now today, even the few BTCV that I have, once my account has been verified, and I can withdraw them, because once your account has been verified, you can withdraw whatever it is that you have in there. So even if I withdraw, I look at it and I'm like, I can withdraw 10 BTCV, but how much are they going to give me? So we understand that many people are despondent. We all put money towards this, you know, and it's not giving us the rewards that we were expecting to have received by now. However, we also want to encourage members to continue to verify and match their accounts. I mean, the longer people take and they're upset and they're not verifying and not doing anything, the longer it's going to take the process for us to get to a point where, you know, the verification point is done and some level of network marketing or business can be able to continue. We also understand that there are people with lots and lots and lots of accounts who are still struggling, you know, to match their accounts, but they are managing through that. And also just to be able to say, we want to continue to support the members, especially for those who need assistance with their accounts. There are people who are contacting us who are saying, hey, I don't remember my password, or I've been in my account, I don't know what is happening. Can you explain, you know, what is happening? We continue to support those people with their accounts. There are people who are saying, I lost my phone and now I don't know, I need to verify. We continue to send them messages and try, you know, and give them the information so that they can be able to verify their accounts. Also, you know, that to remember that we are all members of Mining City. None of us are employed by Mining City. We all came into Mining City because we saw it as a network marketing opportunity. And we thought that, you know what, in a few years' time, we would have retired, we would be, you know, using the money that we would have gained from Mining City. And we are now at a situation where, yeah, you know, those hopes and those dreams that we had when we started, you know, have been dashed a little bit. I have not lost hope about Mining City. It's just things are taking forever, you know, to come right. And I also want to acknowledge that we're all feeling the pinch of the current situation. Many people, you know, 2019, 2020, we're actually, you know, starting to see a light with Mining City. And when things changed, you know, it affected them. It affected a lot of us. You know, some of us, when I think of the money that I've put into Mining City right now, you know, I feel like crying because I was expecting that money I would have made, you know, so much out of it. So in conclusion, I just want to say to all of us, if we just practice a level of patience. I know, you know, it's not easy for most of us. It's not easy for all of us. It's not easy for some of us. But if we can just continue to be patient if and when there's new information that comes in from Mining City, that we're able to say, hey, this is information that is worth sharing with the members, we will share that information. Sometimes we are quiet, not because we don't want to talk to the members, but because you read the information from Mining City and then you realize, but it's the same thing that they said the last month and the previous month and the previous month. There's nothing new really, you know, that they're saying. So sometimes in being quiet, it's because one recognizes so that there's no point in continuing to say the same thing again and again and again. And somebody's saying, but it's not telling me whether I'm getting my money back or not. It's not telling me whether the value that I want to be getting is going to be coming through or not. And that's why I wanted to just say, if we can, you know, I'm going to end the show and I'm going to end, stop sharing. If we can just practice some patience and continue to talk. I mean, we are all, I understand that we are all disappointed. We are all sitting where we are sitting with our, you know, with our challenges. However, you know, if there are questions that people have, you know where to find us. Continue to, you know, let's continue to engage so that we're not sitting there and all feeling upset with each other, but we're not talking with each other. So I just thought let's do that short presentation, because to tell you the truth, even if I were to go into my Mining City account right now, there's nothing new. I went in earlier and I was looking and I was like, there's nothing new that these people are telling me. And I don't, I still have lost some of my, not lost, but they still have taken, because they said that I had earned more than I was supposed to have earned. I still don't understand that, what do you mean that I've earned more than what I was supposed to have earned? I used your system, to earn and to bring people, and I was earning commission. Now you're coming and you're telling me that I shouldn't have earned that much commission. It's not my problem. It's your issue as Mining City. You should have come up with a correct structure from the beginning. So I just wanted to share that on behalf of Team Wealth Creators. Papi is here as well. I'll give him a chance to say something. And also, I want to open the floor for any questions. I mean, any question that you may have or comment that you want to share with us. The floor is open. Thank you for listening so far. Anyone that wants to speak can unmute themselves and share what they would like to share. Or maybe you can raise your hand and then we can see where the hands are raised, and then we deal with it. Okay.
Hi, Tips. Can I just have one question to ask, please, in terms of the merging process? For those of us who are having multiple accounts, are we supposed to merge the accounts, or one that have an option not to merge?
You have an option not to merge, but according to what they're saying is that once the merging process has been completed, then you will not have access to those other accounts. So you will have access to those accounts, but you won't be able to withdraw. So yes, you can decide I'm not merging. However, what Mining City is indicating is that you will not be able to withdraw from those accounts. So on the merging side, what they're saying is decide on which one is going to be your main account, and then you will merge, all those other accounts to that main account.
Okay, I don't think I quite understand. So if I decide not to merge accounts,
yes.
So you're saying they are saying that if you don't merge, then you won't be able to withdraw from all the other accounts. Okay, yes. But maybe let me give you a practical example. Right. I've got the main account that I started with, and then I had other accounts that I opened after that. So I did my KYC, I did my compliance, but I did not merge any of those. So what happened was that every time I log into an account, at the bottom, I can't remember exactly what is written there, but I either had to merge or add an account. So I did not do any of those.
Okay. So what they're saying is until the 16th, you have until the 16th of August to, so let's make it practical. So you'll go to your main account, right? The first one you started with. And then at the bottom, it will say add, or if they ask you, do you have other accounts that you want to merge? If you say yes, I have other accounts to merge, then you click on that add. And when you click on the add, you basically give the username and the password for the account. And they give you an opportunity to add as many accounts as you have. According to what they're saying in their back office, it's that if you do not merge and they get to a point where they have stopped, this whole process of giving us the opportunity to merge, then two things will happen. Either you will not have access to those accounts, or even if you have access to the account, you will not be able to withdraw from them. That is what they are saying in the back office when I went to check.
Okay, so that means that the only way or means one will be able to withdraw is through merging your account so that you access your funds.
Yes, if you have multiple accounts. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so if you do not merge, so actually you have lost everything.
If you do not merge,
that's what it means.
You're basically saying to them, keep my money. I don't want it anymore, because they're going to keep it.
Yeah, it's tough, guys. It's really tough. And with the amount that they're saying we earned extra, as you said, it was quite upsetting. Yeah, it was really quite upsetting, because that's what they said they would give to us if we work in terms of recruiting and all that, and now we lose coins. It's, yeah. Anyways, thanks for your explanation.
No, that's fine. I think also in the merging, so what they are basically, from what I've also seen, is that so they are doing the merging, and then once they have concluded, once you've said yes, that's all the accounts are needed to merge. I get it. The one step which they did, which I think upset a lot of us, was that they took the coins. Actually, what they should have done is not to take the coins. They should have sorted out their merging, that merging platform, and then be able to say afterwards. So what they did by taking the coins was like putting the cart before the horse. Because if they had done the merging, if they had the merging tool and used it properly, I think we would have had different results. So from what we have seen, some steps that they have taken, you're like, but why did you rush into taking that step? You could have waited and then take it later. Because as you rightly say, you said to us, we must go and network, and we networked. Some of us, we've got people who spend millions in these accounts, and they're calling to say, where are my millions? You said to me I was going to be having so much money, and where is the money? So yeah, no, but I appreciate that. I understand that. Thanks, Kiju. Anybody else? Okay, Abuti Tebello.
Oswaka.
Hey, Abuti.
Man, ke fetsa go fitla ke tswa Spain no tjena no bona.
Okay.
A ke tsebe na go ntse bua ka motlo ka 7 no bona.
Okay. No, fortunately, they recordile, ne? So no, ki recordile, so we'll share the recording. But basically, the purpose here today is basically to just say to everybody who look, we are, not happy with where things are with Mining City. However, yes, as Papi and I have been in leading this team, so far information that we've been able to share is information that we have been receiving. We also shared the challenges that Mine Best, as the company at Coins has, and Mining City also have been having. So I did share a presentation, and when I shared the recording, what I wanted to do now is just, if anybody has questions or there's things that they want to have clarified, let's use this opportunity. Mhlomung, you were struggling with KYC, let's hear from you.
All right. Evening, everyone. My main concern is where I'm from now. I'm at the Palale. I'm going back to Vereeniging on Friday late. I will be there on Saturday morning and to discuss some of the difficulties that I'm facing. It's fine. Since well now we are a little bit down, and the criticizes are coming towards us. It's fine. It's part of life. We need to grow, and those things that need to happen in life. My main concern is the question that I'm having behind my back. I can't sometimes answer them. You see, there are too much questions, and there are threats inside of them. Like, I'm eating their money, and then they see the company now. You said us this and this and this and this, but it's fine. One of the good days they will understand that investment is something that you need to understand. And there is someone that you need to report back to him. there is someone I need to give you a feedback from. Then the people here, they're starting to blame. They want to a whole to blame, you see. So I'm having the problem. I don't know, maybe Saturday when I met you guys and then try to put me on a table and discuss with me where it's going. So Saturday.
Okay, that's Saturday and let's speak then. I want to acknowledge all the challenges that we are all having. It's said when people make personal threats. I mean, and this is the challenge in network marketing, right? That you take your money and you put it somewhere, and you are very fortunate if the money works for you. And with crypto, I think with what Mining City did, yes, what Mining City is attempting to do is a very good plan and program. We all got tripped, if I can say. We were tripped when things changed. We came into this organization all having the same information, but at the same time, we also understand that, as you say, not everybody has the same understanding. So I'm happy to engage with you on Saturday. Let's see how we can help you. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Sure. Melidia, I see your hand is up. Are you able to unmute yourself?
Didn't you, Milo?
Okay.
Nna ke batla ho tseba hore hobaneng le sa re hlalosetsa hore ntho e ke marketing. Banane re hlaloseditse hore ke marketing, ke be re sa etsa. Ra kenya tjhelete moo. A ke re ke be le re jwetsitse hore ke marketing. La ne re le mono officing. Ha ne re ile presentation, ne re sa hlalosetswa hore ke marketing, re tlamehile re lo batla batho. And then re kgone ho etsa commission. Re jwetswe fela hore re tlo kgola kgwedi le kgwedi. Ho tlo ba le tjhelete e kenang ya kgwedi le kgwedi re tlo kgola. And tjhelete ha se re elellwa kgwedi fela o batla ho tseba hore wa kgola. Ke tjhelete e nyenyane, ke bo 3 rand. A ke re ke be re le ga bolellwa ka nnete hore tjhelete eo e tsamaya jwang, ke bokae. E re ha o kena o bo tseba hore o kena jwang. E seng be ka re a trickuwa motho ha a etsa presentation, e be ka rona o tricka hore wena o kene yena tholo commission. Wa e bona ntho ha e monate ho rona.
Mama.
Ha e monate ho hang e bohloko hampe.
Okay.
Bona jwale la re bua mo groupung, re bua re bona ho lona ne le batla ho fela ho lona le sebetse le etse commission. And then lona re tholle commission ya lona. Rona re tla be se re kene. Ha e monate nna holo ke la ka jwetsa ausi ana hore motho a modimo nna tjhelete ena ke tlamehile ke lo lokisa koloi ka yona. A ba njwetsa hore hao tjhelete eno ka mora fela kgwedi tse kae fela o tla bo entse e fetang eo. Wa utlwisa hore ka mantswe a mang ka mora kgwedi tse kae, but ka mora kgwedi ke thola 3 rand. Ke be ke sa kene ho hang.
Okay, no, ke a utlwa Melidia. Ke a leboha ka maikutlo a o a fileng ona. Mohlomong ho na le ntho tse neng di sa hlaloswa hantle. Ha ke tsebe hore na ha motho ana o hlalosetsa hobane ha ke hopola o mong le o mong a ntse a kena re ntse re bua hore tlisa tjhelete hobane a ke re ne re bona value ya crypto e nyoloha. Ke ka mokgwa ho na le ba bang ba nentse ba ileng ba kgone hore ba kgole hantle ha nakwane re sa tsaneng re qala. Utlwe ke re kaofela rona re maketse hara selemo hore hao jwale hobaneng ha tjhelete value ya di-coin e se theohile, even though re ne re utlwisisa hore di-coin, di-bitcoin le di-bitcoin vault di-value di tsamaya di ya hodimo di ya tlase, di ya hodimo di ya tlase. Empa ena yona e ila theoha le ona jwale e santsaneng e theoha more than ka mokgwa o re neng re lebeletse ka teng. Ho tla ho ya marketing, ho na le ba e utlwileng ya marketing, ho na le ba bang mohlomong ba sa e utlwang, mare se ke se hopolang ke hore la ne re etsa di-presentation hona mo Zoom, re ntse re bua ka monyetla o, empa qetellong re ntse re kenya le hore haeba o batla ho recruita batho, o ka nna wa recruiter. Ke ntho o tholang hore ba bang ba neng ba qadile ba o recruiter batho, hona jwale company se kgutla e re di-sales tse ne di entswe ke ba neng ba recruiter di bile hodimo haholo, bona ba di kgutlisetsa morao. So ke yona ntho e ke tjhong ya hore ha re kena company e, re na le kelello ya hore hobane ke Bitcoin, ke crypto, dintho di tlo tswella pele, dintho di tlo nyoloha. Dintho di tsamaile tsa nyoloha, ha e fihla kae ya jeka ya thinya, rena re maketse hore jwale ha e se thinya tje, e thinya e ya kae hobane a se ntho e re neng re tsebile, a se ntho e ne re lebelletse hore e tla be e thinya tje. Ke sona fela se nka se buang hona jwale hore kaofela rona re setse re maketse hore how do you change when you said on your website, on our back office, or the same thing, and then somewhere along the way things just change along the way. So maikutlo hao ke a utlwile, a ke a nyatse mme wa ka, a utlwahetse, ke a leboha. Sibusiso?
Sorry, I joined in a bit late. So my question is, I missed most of the conversation.
Okay.
So what's the deal here? Are we saying that we've lost the money that you? Can you ask this guy to mute, please?
Okay, I'll mute. Melody, I get a khutla wena. Eric ke khutla wena just now. Okay. Okay, I'll mute him. All right. Okay. Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, are you saying that we've lost the money that we've invested?
We have not. I'm not saying we've lost the money. I'm saying that we are dealing with an organization that the mining has been suspended for several reasons, and I'll share the recording because there were some aspects that I shared at the beginning. And because the mining has been suspended, we are not earning anything at the state from our mining packages at the moment, even though the company has indicated that as soon as they resume the mining, we will be able to earn more days and more mining. That's number one. Number two is that when we all invested, our funds in Mining City, we were all under the impression that the coins that they were, mining, Bitcoin Vault, and Electric Cash, their value was going to be increasing over a period of time. And yet now when we look at the value, especially of Bitcoin Vault and of Electric Cash, the value is not where it was. I mean, the highest it was 470, and now we're sitting at probably a value of, the last time I checked, it was like for Bitcoin Vault was $7. From 470 to $7, and we're saying, what's happening? You indicated, this is what's going to happen. So what I'm saying is, we have not lost the money. We're not getting the returns that we had hoped that we were going to be receiving. And until the organization Mining City comes back and gives us any other updates, and this is what I was saying, that the updates that we have is based on what we get in the newsletter, and it's based on what we get in our back office. I don't have any other different feedback that I can provide to people.
So just a follow-up, in terms of getting what you invested, is that a possibility, or whatever you put in there is gone?
At this stage, in terms
even if it's not with interest, but just what you had put in as an initial amount?
The truth is, Boo, is that at this stage, if you had invested, let's say 100,000 rand, you're probably, if you took out all the coins that you have earned up to this point, you're probably going to be sitting with if 10,000 rand, you'll be lucky at this stage. Because you can get your coins, but if the value of those coins is where it is sitting, you know, you are having coins that are not giving you the return that, you know, you were hoping to get.
But should this pick up, then you decide
yes, exactly. If it picks up and you want to take out your money, then you take it out and you're like, at least I've made 50% or 60% of what I invested. The big thing over and above Mining City and Mining City, you know, dealing with whatever the issues of merging and verification, the big thing, even if we didn't have the verification and merging issues, the big thing would be around the value of the coin. That is still an issue, that the value needs to go back to where it used to be and or even more.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, sir. Melidia? Okay. Melidia, okay.
Unkaravile mane maring ba botsang hore tšhelete re tlo e thola na.
Okay.
Motho a qetang ho botsa no jwale.
Oh, okay. No, tšhelete ke hore di-coin tseo na haeba o entse verification, right? And only your verification has gone through positively. Whatever coins that you have in there, you can withdraw them into your exchange and be able to use them. Once you enter verification, the company is not stopping you from withdrawing. It's the only thing you can withdraw those coins where we are sitting right now. And some people are doing that. Some people are saying, it's fine, whatever the little of the coins that I've made, I'm going to withdraw them. And those who are good in the markets, then they take those coins and they convert them to another coin. Either in their exchange, they'll convert them to Bitcoin or they'll convert them to Ethereum because those values are still higher. But I don't want to go into that process. That one, I can speak to somebody, Haribua, one-on-one, who will understand and be able to do it. But it's basically somebody who all mutual, we support momentum because momentum, the returns starting are better and they use it there. If the returns are all mutually, they would, you know, do a similar thing. So yes, in terms of what do you mean by verification? So verification is, so if you go into your account, you see that they'll say to you, before you can withdraw, your account needs to be verified. I'll send you a video. There's a video that shows you on how to do verification. But basically, remember, any crypto-related company, whether it's an exchange or a mining company or a trading company, any company that's related or that's doing their work, and crypto is the tool that they're using, the people that are you know, working in that company need to verify their accounts. So I'll send you a video. You see, it's a very easy step to take. Basically, the same as you did with ChainX, where, you know, you take copies of your ID. It's a similar process to what you did when you started your ChainX account. Mining City didn't do it from the beginning. They only did it later. It should have been something they should have done in the beginning. In the country where they are, which is Cyprus, Cyprus really realized this is a crypto company. And when they started looking at their documentation, they realized that their members are not verified. And that's when they started the process to say, for the company to continue operating, it's important that the members' accounts are verified. So that's what we mean by verification. Sure. Melidia, I hope we helped you, but like I've said, Napo, to people, if there's any questions separate out of this, I'm available on WhatsApp, where we can go into your specific, you know, situation, and I can try and help you as much as possible. I know that Anna is also available in the office.
Olare last ha no qetang o explainela wa re ke ha ke na le bothata ke o tshware ke le ka o tshwara ya ba o thutswitse tu and le ana o thotse o itse tu.
Okay.
Jwale motho tlamehile o etse jwang hobane jwale motho ba frustrated.
Okay, no, ke a utlwisisa mme ka ha re bue ka hosane he.
Okay.
Okay, ke a leboha mme.
Sister T. Wa tseba ntse ke mametse ne? Wa bona frustration is something else se sa batla ho dila le yona wa bona. Question e aus le dia la botsa first a rena tshita ona go tlo e thola na wa bona. Ha botsa question wa bona. Then ba hloka answer ya bona. Yes or no. No at ya explanation this and this and this declining at some back aso wa bona. How yes le tlo e thola. O bua hape 1 2 o ba hlalosetse because batho bana na re phela le bona. Ba batla tšhelete ya bona. They want because ntone re batla ha re sebeletsa ba bona. Because remember, it's not understand marketing cryptocurrencies. That's not all of us. How we are not 5,000 not at 10,000 after 3 months. We expect to learn to Israel. So now we must come to the understanding, guys. Now we are not remote situations. So that and that's not even me taking best lecture. Position in Sabon. How to let our mang on Nahana, even that Kimang, your brother, Kimang, Papi, Papi, Linda go Sepis. Tamna fats about to explain Halaja Cheletabo, Lina Cheletabo, but we must come to their understanding, guys. Okay, Ramona, okay, understanding. Hakacho Chelta. Investigate off so that they can understand and then understand the crypto world. It's all about I'm going up, I'm buying, I'm going down, I'm selling. But now you're not -1. So they need to understand it.
Okay. No,
so but we're going to group me. Can I finish? But we're going to a question one. Are we going to receive their money? And I need to understand where that question is coming from. Frustration. Then you need to go back to them. Let's go back to them and guys, so even tomorrow, 2024, once get my point. Yes.
No, I think that was the intention yeah today. Where are the concerns? Because kaofela ha rona we rena routis I think one has come to realize or babang ba utlwisa but na into eki kopang which I've always asked ke hore Harry bueng I prefer re bue one by one. Obane ha ke kena ha ke bua le Tebello then ke re ho yana ha re account-ong ya hao re bone ho tsahala so ha re fihla account-ong ha ke fihla ke a kgona ho mmontsha hore Tebello wa bona o so enne di coin tse kae ha re nke di coin tseo re di ise tsa mona re bone exchanging hore di performa jwang which is what we've been doing ha ke ra no re bontsha okay now we said to you hona le batho ba ke tlo ba mutang ne and then ke tla ba etsa hape. And then what we then did, we showed you these are the coins and this is how well they are performing. And they were performing well for over a period of time. Now the same coins are not performing as well as they did before. So what I'm trying to say, if we just do that kaofela in a group, it's still not going to make sense. However, like what I do with a lot of people, send me your screenshot. And based on what I see most screenshotting, and what are the next steps that you need to take. And what I've realized with people is that when we have those one-on-one conversations, it may not be the answer that they were looking for, but it's an answer. I have a lady who calls me almost every month, hey, what's happening with the money? Because now I have to explain to the husband that the money that we took is not coming back as quickly as we had thought, that it would come back. And I engage with her and we see how we're able to respond with that. We have 5 minutes. I just want to check if there's anybody else in the call. Analydi Putso. Okay, we sorted verification. We sorted the match. So I think today the intention, we've noticed the noise. And in as much as I had responded to a mining city group, I was then informed, try and let's have a meeting and let's engage. So we were hoping to have had more people battling in today into the call, but as I said, we've recorded the meeting. We'll share the recording. Anna is still available at the office to help people with KYC and verification and any other questions they have. I am available. To Anna Lepotso, they can send Melidia. We can and let's see how we can be able to help you. Bishop, Brunali, 4 minutes. Is there anything you want to say, or is sorry, Kitumezi, you wanted to say something? Kitu, unoli unmuted. I'm going to try and unmute you again. It's not working. Okay.
Hi,
yes, miss.
Systems. Okay, I'm working, so
no, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm just a bit out of breath. No, I wanted to say something, but at the same time, you know what? I think one has to say the truth or honesty of the whole thing with great sensitivity, as well, not to have one misinterpreted as being insensitive. So I just wanted to go back to the point here. Okay, people need clarity and all that, but for all of us, before we joined, we attended presentations, and the explanation has always been the same, that depending on the performance of the coin, I mean, if you can even look at the exchanges, the coins are going up and down every time, which was the same, or is still is the same. Level, Mine Best, Mining City, in terms of the coins that we invested in. So the question here, now, whether are we getting our money, yes or no? I really understand your explanation and the manner in which you're approaching the question, because you cannot, for lack of better explanation, bind yourself and say, no, you're not going to get your money, or yes, you're going to get your money. I think people need to remember that performance coin, as we were presented to or introduced to crypto, was that depending on the performance of the coin, then you would get more rewards, or if it doesn't perform, you won't get more rewards or more from what you've invested. Like you just explained now, if you take out your coins right now, then you won't get anything really. But say a coin performs better and you withdraw, you could make more, or you could make exactly what you've invested or less. We don't know, you know. So what did I want to say now again? So yeah, I think we must all be fair as well in terms of maybe the blame and the misunderstanding that we might have had. Yes, I do not dispute that people need explanations, and I'm grateful that you guys came up with an idea how relates to this meeting so that you can talk to us all. But let's also try to remember what we were presented to. And if information was misinterpreted or was presented in a wrong way, then it's really sad, you know. Because memola are and I don't know what happened, but I also hear what she says, which is also respected how she feels. We respect how everybody feels at the moment. For me, the only upsetting thing was that Mining City seemed to be giving us a story after story after story. Now we lose coins because we're recruiting. They said we must recruit. Or not must, but they gave us an option of recruiting with a reward. And that's what we've done. And now they are taking back, you know. So that's just not cool. Yeah, so I hope I did not or something, but I just wanted to also to add onto what you were saying in terms of that. Thank you.
Thanks, Elsie. Enjoy the walk. Okay, Bishop.
I'll do. Thank you very much. We'll do. Comrades. So anxiety, Leona, but I'm going to finish it. Once I medal when I finish 2 medals. I'm coming back with 2 medals.
Okay, Bishop, can
Bye.
we conclude, because we had promised to have a meeting here 1 hour. Tebello, I see you have your hand. Can I maybe suggest that we speak either on WhatsApp or Telegram? Because I can read, we'll have this meeting for an hour.
Right. Good evening, everyone. It's good to see you on the Zoom. I'm not going to be long. I'm just going to be straight. Mining City, honestly, has pierced our hearts. We all bought packages with the hope that the coins we are going to mine, as we take them out, they will give us more money than what we have put in. So the company is going through whatever is going through restructuring. The one thing that I'm glad, the company did not shut down. It's still communicating with people. They are still trying to sort out things. They have taken all of my coins. Every single bit of coin that I have had, they've taken it all. It was, to me, it was a blow. If you can remember quite well, I was kidnapped because of this very same company and promoting the very same coins. And those guys took everything from me. And I started from scratch. I accumulated whatever coins I accumulated. And when I merged all my accounts, Mining City came back and said to me, I am owing them money. So at the end of the day, it has been a painful journey, but nonetheless, we're moving forward. And remember, even the office that we're talking about in Vereeniging, I have been paying for that office monthly. Every single month. People, when they come, they say they are going to the office. Question is, who's paying for that office? I'm still paying for that office. Even today, I'm still in contract with those people, paying with the money that now comes from me. I'm not any commissions. I'm not any rewards, nothing. It's painful. So if you have to put down our things and say how much, this and that, we're just waiting for this company that they should sort out their things. They are still communicating. A lot of us, we've lost a lot of money, lot of money in terms of the coins that they have taken out. But like you rightly said, whatever coins that you have right now in Mining City, if you withdraw them and take them to an exchange, do not turn them to rands. Hold on to them. In the future, who knows? The value of Bitcoin Vault might go up, and then your coins might be worth something, and then you can convert it back and get money, or even get even more than that. I'm glad that the company did not shut the website down. The company is still giving us access to the website, and even giving us access to whatever coins that are in there. So those coins, take them out, store them somewhere, so that in the future, when the value of the coin goes up, you can convert it to rands. But do not convert those coins to rands now, because the value is low. As per mining and everything, we don't run that company. You have explained it very well. So I want to say to every single one of the people that are here, we are all clients of Mining City. They have, they are going through challenges. They did not foresee themselves that the government of Kazakhstan will do what they have done. They did not foresee that the markets will go the way they are going. So we can't also point a finger at them, because it's crypto, it's going up and down. It's a new market, it's a young market, it's too volatile, it's going up and down. So I just want to say patience, 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 and then patience, patience, patience. That's all that I can say. And when you go to the office this week, this past week, the very same week that we are in, I had to go back to Vereniging and Trust and said to them, they said to me, you are still having 1 more year to go, because it was 2 years, another year. You are still having 1 more year to go. You must pay for that office. You cannot come out of that contract. We are going to penalize you. So it's me again who are still paying for that office. So I need to find something to do, another opportunity to present, something that will put money into the pocket so that one can pay for that office. And everything should work out right. So it's a painful type of a thing. You know, it's not easy, but we just need to move on. We just need to carry on and hold our heads up high and be able to say, as long as Mining City is not closing doors. Guys, I was in a company before called Big Lab Network. I spent a lot of money, bought things there that were mining also crypto. That company shut down. They did not even do whatever, not correspond, whatever. They shut down and they left. We lost everything on that company. So Mining City is not shutting doors down. Mining City is not pushing us away. They are corresponding with us. They are talking to us. They are letting us know where they are. And that's the best that we can accept right now. And so I'm saying to every one of you guys who came on board, let's all have patience and see where this thing will take us. But it's hard. I'm still accepting donations for the office if you want to help me. You know, I'm still saying, you know, it's not easy. Guys, I mean, that office that was open for Mining City, you know. So if you still want to send me 20 ranta for it, I will be glad to receive it, because at the end of the day, it has been challenging. It's not easy being the one who initiates. So we thank you very much, guys, for your patience. Tebello, thank you for setting up this meeting and everything. We all bought our plans. Nobody ran away with anybody's money. All of our mining plans were mining and everything. Now the company is going through what is going through. Let's comply with whatever they say. We comply to them and everything. I still have to fight them back because now they say I'm owing them. How am I going to pay them? And you must check the number. They say I'm owing. I'm telling you, it's another story, you know. So, but I'm trying to keep my head up high. I'm trying to move forward, and we are going to be meeting, like you said, you are meeting on Saturday, the very same Saturday at the very same office that is being owed. So, guys, so may God bless you.
Thank you, Bishop. So for those that are hearing, office is still continuing. People are still being helped at the office. There will be a meeting at 11 on Saturday, but it's on a different thing, right? We have an office space. So today it's a Mining City. Tomorrow we use it for something else. Tomorrow we use it for something else. So we will be meeting, we'll be at the office from about 10:30 if you want to come earlier and talk the Mining City issues. So this meeting, we will reconvene this meeting as and when any other new information comes up, guys, because to talk about Mining City, there's nothing new that we're going to be speaking about, you know, except what has been shared. So we will be checking, you know, communication from the Mining City back office, and if there's anything new that comes up and we feel that, you know, it is important that people need to hear it, we will definitely then schedule another Zoom meeting to be able to provide the updates. But I want to thank you, all of you, for joining us today, for listening to us, and for allowing us as well to listen to you. We are at the beginning. Things are changing in the world. We are at the beginning. Some things are going to work, some things are not going to work, but let's not give up hope. Let's not give up hope. Let's do the small steps that we can do. If it means you verify, you take out your account, let's do that step. If it means we help you to merge, let's do that step. But let's not totally give up. So ke a leboha. Thank you so very much. We were hoping to have many more people, but as the universe always says, the people that were here, the people that were meant to be here to hear the message. We'll share the recording of this session tomorrow. Thank you so much and have a good evening, everybody.